Hey guys, good morning, happy Sunday. Well, I should probably come clean and tell you guys what my low is because this totally bummed me out. So, for starters, good morning, happy Sunday, most importantly, happy Pride Month. It's June 1st, June is Pride Month. I love this month, I love this time of year, it's awesome. I love that I get to talk about being an ally, because I love being an ally to the Pride community, some of the nicest people you will ever meet, ever. And there was something I was going to bring to show, to basically, it's something you guys have seen before. It's basically it's a towel I use whenever I jump in the lake. I use it to dry myself off. It has all the colors of the Pride flag on it. It's not in the shape of the Pride flag, but it's got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet on it. So yeah, it was basically, I was gonna do what I did for Memorial Day on Monday, where I basically was like out of frame, and then I show the American flag. I was gonna do that with my rainbow towel, and that was gonna be how I show that to the Pride community at large, that I am an ally, I'm on your side, and the towel's not here. I'm so bummed. I was totally gonna have that be my opener for the video, but I don't have the towel on me. I'm so sad. I'm so sad about that. I mean, is it really that big a deal? No. Do I really need the towel to explain that I'm an ally to the Pride community? No. It's just something nice to have. It is. I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure anyone from the Pride community watching this will take my word for it that I am an ally. But it was just something nice I could have used, And it's not here. In a way, I guess this wind going on around me would best describe how I'm feeling at the moment. But you know what? We press on. And I gotta tell you, even up until I tried looking for the towel and therefore I couldn't find it up here, I really am feeling pretty great. One thing for sure, you're not gonna believe this. If I can find it. This is my ring case for this ring. I lost this thing like 2 years ago. You know where it was? Behind my door, against the wall. How on earth did I miss that for 2 years? I mean, I guess a quick demonstration to prove that this is the real ring case. The ring case is empty. Take the ring off. Put it in here. There. See? It works that way. Of course, this is my ring. Although, full stop, if giving this ring to a girl is what I would do if we wanted to go steady, but that's just what I do. I'm old school that way. I'll put this in my pocket and never let it leave my sight. That is my goal for today. Okay, so that's just the tip of the iceberg as to what my high is. I mean, I guess I can further explain my low and say that yeah, I am kind of bummed that Knicks lost. But I'll get to that in a minute. Let's see. Saw Claudia Hoyes yesterday at Fox Run Vineyards. First time ever at Fox Run Vineyards. Wonderful place. It was their 35th anniversary of being in business, which to the good men and women at Fox Run Vineyards, congratulations on 35 years of success. That you have another 35 years of success going forward. It's a wonderful place. It was my first time ever at Fox Run Vineyards yesterday. It certainly will never be my last, I guarantee you that. If you've never been to Fox Run Vineyards, cool place, highly recommend checking it out. And I mean, I got to see Claudia Hoyser. I mean, it's Claudia Hoyser, man. I mean, that woman is the reason why I actually like country music. By the way, in case anyone's wondering, no, I don't have a crush. The woman is, I think Claudia Hoyser is either engaged or married to her guitarist, Brian Hurley, I think. Don't quote me on that, but you know what? I'm respectful. And that's all I wish to do. with that said, it was awesome seeing Claudia Hoyster perform at a place I'd never been to before, but certainly will go to again someday. It was awesome. Wouldn't have, like, seriously, yesterday could have ended after that concert. I would have said it was a great day and a great way to end May of 2025, but it wasn't. Because after the concert, went to church and dinner with my family, went back to the Village Tavern, which is a place in Hammondsport. I've talked about this many times doing these videos. They changed their menu, which, on the one hand, it did kind of bum me out that they don't serve steak, but you know what? That's okay. We press on because the Village Tavern has always served good food, steak or no steak, and last night was no exception. For starters, well, I say they changed the menu. Some things are still there, like the sheep crab bisque. Oh, that was good bisque. And here's the really cool thing: if I haven't told you already, they serve it in mug. So like, I'm literally like drinking like I'm drinking coffee. It was awesome. Although the chunks of crab meat around the bottom was even better. And you know what? I gotta say, shout out to the Village Tavern because they gave me one of, you know, it's probably one of the best seafood dishes I've had in a long time, which is their Cajun seafood pasta. I mean, it's listed as a pasta dish, but yeah, with all the crab, crawfish, and shrimp that were in it, I'm like, yeah, that's hands down one of the best seafood dishes I've ever had. I wouldn't quite, I mean, on a score, out of 100, I give that a 98. I mean, let's be real here. There's only one place that deserves 100, and that's the shrimp scampi from Libs. But this is very good. 98 out of 100, very good. No complaints there. Highly recommend. Like, even if this Cajun seafood pasta at the Village Tavern, like, they have a whole bunch of other stuff that looks amazing. Like, my parents got the beef short rib that's over on mashed potatoes. It looked good. I had a bite of it. Very good. My parents also split a Caesar salad. That also looked really good. The Village Tavern is one of those, like, you know, Village Tavern is a sure thing when you really could go there and order virtually anything and be happy with what you get. And I was genuinely happy with what I got. After that, we went to a Cuca Creamery for some ice cream, and I got myself a turtle sundae made with peanut butter pie ice cream, which, bro, peanut butter pie ice cream is the truth. It is. It tastes like a frozen peanut butter pie in the best possible way, and it's even got Oreo cookie crumble crust like a really good peanut butter pie has. So good. But yeah, after we got back here before the game, I showed my parents the movie Nona's. They really liked that movie. Went to the Switz for a little while, and yeah, that was my day. If you're wondering why this video is coming out so late, it's because this morning that deals with my act of kindness, which I forgot to say earlier, which was pretty much after I got out of bed, I've done nothing but help my mom clean up everything around here. Like, I took the TVs, like the old TVs out to my dad's truck. I took a whole bunch of stuff that was upstairs out to my mom's car. Just a whole like cleaning and maintenance stuff that needed to get done. And for all intents and purposes, I'm glad it got done. You know, it's one less thing you gotta worry about. I mean, for all intents and purposes, this is our last year up here in terms of having the cottage the way it is, because we're gonna tear it down in September. And I do plan on having people come up here. And, you know, if I'm able to pull that off, you know, I want to make sure it looks nice when people do come up here. But enough about me. Let's get into the real important topic of today's video. I mentioned it earlier. I was bummed I didn't have the towel for it. Today is the first day of Pride Month. Now, I'm happy to say this, even though I do kind of find it tedious that I have to say this every now and again. But yes, I am a Pride ally. I identify as a straight male. I use he, him pronouns. Yeah, I think that's all I had to do. Which, I mean, on the one hand, I do get why it's important to do that because, there are members of the Pride community that will use their pronouns, but other people won't, and they feel uncomfortable that they're the only ones that do so. And if I have to say what my pronouns are, I'm happy to do that. Listen, there's like thousands of videos of me on the internet at this point. Like, if you don't know that I'm a straight male who identifies as a man, who uses he, him pronouns, I don't know how I can help you other than say it repeatedly. Which, I could do, but, sometimes I don't feel like doing that. I don't need to say it all the time, right? But regardless, this is a great month. Third year in a row, the first day of Pride Month is this kind of background. If you don't remember, 2023, it was the first day of Pride Month, and I was actually in the city of Las Vegas for my grandmother's funeral, my grandmother on my mom's side. And it was funny. I was in the city of Las Vegas, one of the brightest, most colorful cities probably on the planet, to some degree. Arguably the brightest. Arguably like the biggest and brightest in terms of what would be the perfect way to celebrate Pride Month, right? And my background wound up being the backyard of the house that my parents owned in Vegas. And behind me was like a fence, clear blue sky, and the mountains that are overlooking Las Vegas. Which, don't get me wrong, is a beautiful view. But, I'm in Las Vegas since the first day of Pride Month. I thought, I get it, it's a huge missed opportunity. And a year later, I didn't plan for it. In 2024, the first day of Pride Month was this background. Like, up at Cuca Lake, sky, there's mountains in the background. There's some water here, which is different from 2023. But you know what? Yeah, for the most part, it's the same background as it was, a year ago. 3 years in a row. Sadly, that won't be the case next year because Pride Month will be first day of Pride Month is going to be a Monday. And I probably will not be here on that Monday. So, take that for what it is. But with that said, again, I am a Pride ally. I like being a Pride ally. I have many friends who are either members of the Pride community or allies themselves, and I can genuinely tell you that the Pride community is, once again, one of the nicest, warmest, friendliest groups of people you will ever come to know. So, if nothing else, I will always do my part to show them the due respect that they deserve. Because, honestly, that's really all people want. That's really the one thing that we should all strive to do. Just show people, like, even the tiniest amount of respect, Like, there are plenty of friends I know who are members of the Pride community that, either maybe they're gay, or maybe they're lesbian, or maybe they're bi, or trans, doesn't bother me. Even now in 2025, it still kind of bothers me, like, why are there people that, even now, at least, I know for a fact gay marriage has been legal for probably a decade at this point. Like, why is it that there's still, like, animosity? Why is there tension between, members of the Pride community and those who decide not to support them? I don't know. Maybe it's just from what I've observed, but call it crazy, but I think for those who don't support the Pride community, maybe it has to do with the fact that maybe those who don't support the Pride community believe that members of the Pride community don't follow the rules of engagement. Specifically, the big one being no means no. Obviously that's a huge load of hogwash. Of course, there's plenty of injustices and really bad stories that happen all over the world in regards to what happens to members of the Pride community. For example, sorry to get a little touchy. I mean, rape happens for straight people. It also happens for members of the Pride community as well. But no one no one cares about the Pride community, so no one ever talks about that. And that's not fair. It's absolutely not fair. I mean, I personally believe that we live in much better times than we did before I was born. I mean, I was born literally like right before the 90s. So it's safe to say that we've come pretty far in 35 years. But I could just as easily say that, we've still got a long way to go. But regardless, whatever, you know what? It's like what Nick Cannon once said, whatever you gotta to do to get the W, I'm with it. And whatever, has to happen, for the Pride community to be fully accepted, I mean, within reason, I'm with it, okay? I mean, don't do anything crazy like, terrorist threats or anything ridiculous like that. Don't be that guy. Don't become what you wind up hating. Don't become the thing you wind up disliking. Like, just be you. Just be you. Treat people with love and respect. That's really all you need to do to be an ally. At least that's what I've seen. I mean, again, I used to say, before I made videos, I used to say, the only reason why I'm not at the time, gay rights activist is because I don't know how to be one. Yeah. And I mean, you can be straight to be an activist, right? Actually, do you have to be a member of the Pride community to be an activist for them? I mean, I know you don't need to be straight. I know you don't need to be. I know you can be an ally and be straight. I know that, but I don't really. Again, I don't know everything. This is really me just trying to show love and respect to the Pride community. So, man, I wish I had that towel on me. If I had that towel on me, it would have shown, because it had the colors of the Pride flag. Oh, it didn't look like a Pride flag. It had like a diamond shape in the middle of it. The point is the colors were there. And it would have been great to show off, but sadly I don't have it. That sucks, but what can you do? I just hope that this video comes across as me showing respect to members of the Pride community and any and all of my fellow Pride allies. You guys, this is your month. Please enjoy it responsibly. We always have, listen, it never hurts to say that we have to enjoy things responsibly. It never hurts to say that. I personally will do anything I can to show that I'm an I always do a bad job with this too, where, in the beginning of Pride Month, I'll legit try and remind people that I am an ally and I will show support. And which reminds me, if you are a member of the Pride community and you still feel restrained, like you're still in the closet essentially, by all means, this is a safe space. This will always be a safe space. If you're not ready to come out of the closet, that's fine. I'll be happy to keep watch over the door, for any haters coming by. So you're safe. No worries there. Wow, I'm actually kind of emotional talking about this. Holy cow. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad I'm talking about this. I feel it's very beautiful. But I didn't think I'd get this emotional. Holy cow. It's a good thing I'm wearing my sunglasses now, isn't it? But for real, if you are a member of the Pride community, today is the day to enjoy it. Actually, the entire month of June is your time to enjoy it. So please do, to your heart's content, responsibly, of course. And I hope everyone's having it's only been, it hasn't even been half a day yet. I think it's going to be, it'll be over half a day when this video gets released because the service of getting this upload is kind of nonsense. But anyway, I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. I know I am. I'm so happy I get to celebrate Pride Month as an ally. I really am glad I get to do that. It's awesome. That said, please treat others with respect, whether they're members of the Pride community or not. It's easy to say at this point, but you still should do that. And yeah, happy Pride Month, folks. And it wouldn't be a complete video without doing this. And I promise, if I can find that towel, I'm definitely going to use it for every lake video that I have up here. But for now, I hope you like this video. If you'd like to subscribe to the YouTube channel, find me on social media. As always, I'm very humble in this video for all you guys watching. Joe for name. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Happy Pride Month, everyone. And remember, the thing I was about to talk to you, when you're back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.